Hi guys, this is Jeff Turner with Turner CNC, and this is the second knife we're going to go over here. And this is the Elvia, which is Ed's signature knife design. So Ed Calderon, he's been on Joe Rogan's podcast a couple of times. He used to work down in Mexico fighting against the cartels for the government. This knife was a knife that he based off of one his mother carried that she used day to day, and he's always one for carrying and using the knife that you carry. So this is an interesting knife design. This is the prototype that we originally made for this knife. It's a reverse edge knife, so you hold it with the edge facing you in either a reverse grip or a hammer grip. So these very first ones we did were ADCR V2. It's the same steel that the Talaxis were made out of. This one has a lot of kind of weird things going on with it. The G10 comes up a lot further. They have the old style texture on them. So this one eventually transformed into the first production run, which had a different sheet than this, but this is the original production run of the Elvias, the V1. This one's a blem, has the X on there. So these have the more rounded top handle design with the inset texture in G10. So all the Elvias that we've made so far have been, in the production runs, have been CPM 3V. So this one's DLC coated, which is a diamond light carbon coating. It is super tough. It really doesn't wear. We also have them in heat treat finishes, which is just the raw oxides that come out of the heat treating process. You can see Ed's logo there. Ours on the other side. So these also use the same screws as the Talaxis did, the larger size screws. These are made to take a penny, so you can take apart these scales in the field for cleaning underneath or hiding small tools inside the scales. So we went away from this sheath design. It's a little bit too big, old style, larger rivets. And we eventually came to, this is the V2, which is also what we're working on for the current batch. It's going to be almost exactly the same as these. So these have the really small rivets, and the sheaths on these are ambidextrous. So you can put this knife in this way and this way. So this is the V2 grind. You can see it's a lot higher up. It's really a hollow grind that transitions to flat towards the tip. It's all 3D machined. These cut really well down here. Still sharp up here, but they get a lot of their cutting performance from that thin grind. We also took the scales and extended them out, so when you have it in your hand, you get a full grip. It goes all the way down to your palm. Textured G10 scales, and then on these V2s, the screws are the micro stainless steel hardware. So we have a couple different options of those on our website. You can buy aftermarket. This is the heat treat version that comes on all the knives. It's just a heat treated 17.4 stainless screw, but we also have stainless, just tumbled screws, and DLC coated screws as well. So the sheaths run as a deep carry sheath. You can have this in your pocket, and this is all that sticks out. And when you draw the knife, you just bring your index finger in to draw. You can also draw with your pinky. These have Trucker Dan cloth grabbing clips, and underneath, if you take these screws off, there's a hole pattern where you can mount Ulti clips and the DCC clips, almost all of them. Drain holes. This is the G10 on this version. This one is the Ultim. So Ultim is a plastic, not fiberglass reinforced. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit more slippery, but it is kind of cool. You can see through it. And on these, we did a Santa Muerte engraving. Santa Muerte holding the Elvia, kind of neat. So we have a new batch of these in the works right now. We're out of stock, but should restock sometime late this year, maybe December. Probably going to be MagnaCut this run. These are all CPM 3V, but the MagnaCut gives you some benefits of stainless and a little bit longer edge holding over the 3V. So I'll be posting that on our Instagram. Our Instagram is at @T_CNC_INC. You can find Ed on Instagram at Manifesto Radio Podcast. So thanks for your time.